Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, and I'm doing the last part 5 of the Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 2 Anniversary Skulls, Terminals, and Toys. Which means we're going to be completing the missions Uprising, High Charity, and The Great Journey. Finally finishing this one off to get all of the collectibles, and yeah, we're going to be starting off where we left off in part 4, and getting the last 3 missions. We are going to start off with Uprising. So, on the mission Uprising, right at the very start of the mission, when you go out this little door, you're going to want to clear out all the enemies out here. And I'm going to kind of rush through some stuff because this is a very long part because it takes a long time to get some of the things. So after you clear out all the enemies in this first area, you're going to want to climb up on, not that rock, and no, not that rock either, that rock. There you go. So climb up on that, then climb up over this rock. And you'll just kind of want to run all the way over here up to this edge and do a Really? Really? Okay, so no, don't do a grenade jump. Instead, I found a much nicer, easier way without more stupid grenade jumps. Climb up in this tree. Yeah, climb up. It is possible. Trust me, it is. You just have to kind of jump, and you'll finally get yourself wedged in there, and you can jump up again. There you go. Once you get up onto this little ledge, awesome music will start, right? And you'll head to your right now, and take out that little guy there, or he will kill you. Don't ask me how I know that. It's not from experience. It's just because I would just guess it. So continue along the ledge where he was, and just keep running around. You basically want to just keep following the side of the actual place where you're supposed to be going, down in that valley. You basically want to stay along the edge of the valley and just keep running along the edge. It's a very long one. You can see now why I said this is a long part. And you'll finally get to this last part here, and just kind of be careful because there's enemies over there. And you'll find a doll. We're again starting off the guides with a doll. Why do we keep starting them off with a doll? Anyway, you'll find a doll right there, and we're so excited we go ahead and we shoot the doll. Then we pick it up. Right there. Oh, I picked it up when I zoomed in on it. And then it appears that when I fired, I apparently alerted some of the jackals because they're now staring at me. But anyway, you'll get your achievement. My work is done because my work is done here. So we are now going to be moving on. Once you go down this little part where the waterfall is and you see the big round building, it's where the waterfall and a bunch of snipers and a ton of brutes are. You want to clear all the enemies out of this area. So just go ahead and just annihilate all of them. Once they're all dead, walk down to the last pillar of this round circle thingy, the first one, not the second one, and you'll find the terminal. I guess it's the second to last pillar, but whatever. It's a terminal right there. Go ahead, grab the terminal. For some reason, the achievement did not pop. I don't know why. But I did get the achievement. It just, for some reason, did not pop up on the screen. I don't know why. But anyway, right from that terminal, we're just going to head into the building right here. And you're going to come into this one room right here that has a ton of weapons in it. Right past this room, up there is where the skull is. And so we're going to grab a brute shot. And we're going to push this box out. Just push, explode the box. And just, oh my, there's lots of explosions. There's tons of explosions. Why is everything in this room exploding? Okay, so push it through the door. And just kind of, I don't know what just happened there. I broke physics. But push the box. It's actually kind of useful when it's standing up. If it's not standing up, you might have to do a grenade jump on top of the box. But with it standing up, you don't even have to do a grenade jump. So if you can keep it standing up, that's actually very useful. But if not, you can make it with a grenade jump. I do know that. And then there's the skull right there. Just very simply sitting up there. Just nicely for us. So we're just going to grab that skull. You can see it in the old graphics. It's a lot easier. It's always brighter. I guess it's because they don't have the like whatever the lighting's called. They don't have the same lighting where it's, what's it called? Dynamic lighting. They don't have dynamic lighting. Anyway, talking technical issues, we're going to move on to High Charity. High Charity. Alright, so when you get to this room, it's after fighting a bunch of Flood. I know that gives you a huge hint. You'll find this room where the Prophet of Truth and Gravemind will be having a PA system duel. And then you'll climb up onto this rock and you'll find Rampant Cortana. kind of a spoiler. They had it planned this whole time. All the way since Halo 2, they had it planned. You never knew. But anyway, you'll grab that and you'll get your next achievement. I like crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. And then you're going to move on to the part where you come up the elevator. Once you come up the elevator, you're going to want to clear out all the enemies and go through the big tall door at the end of the thing. It's right before you go up the grav lift, or technically as you go up it for the second part. Because the first thing is this terminal right here. So you're just going to grab that. As soon as you walk through the door, turn left, there's a terminal. Boom. Easy peasy pumpkin easy. You'll grab that and you'll get an achievable reviewer. And then you're going to go straight from that terminal. You're just going to walk, continuing with where you should be going to the mission, which is up the grav lift. So make sure you grab that before going up the big grav lift thingy-bob. But when you do go up the grav lift, look straight up and hold down whatever button your button is to pick up a skull. For me, it's X because I stick with Reclaimer. So hold down X as you're going up, and you'll see, boom, there's the skull. That's like the easiest skull of the whole game because it's directly in your path and you just have to hold down a button. And there you go. Of course, the easiest skull to get would be iron. Stupid iron skull. But that's all for that mission. All for high charity. Moving on to the very last mission, the Great Journey. Which, ironically enough, has a great journey to get the last two pieces. The first one, not that hard. Except unless you're as dumb as me. And you'll go to this room where the prison is. And all your fellow guys are held up, and you could release them very easily when you first walk into the room, but yeah, I forgot how to open the doors, and it took me much longer than it should have to figure out that you just have to shoot the stupid thing and then go ahead and grab the terminal. It seriously took me like 20 minutes to figure out that. That's why there was a crossfade there. But then you'll get you'll get the achievement for finding all the terminals, Walking Encyclopedia, as well as the achievement for that terminal. So you'll get 2 achievements, Obsessed and Walking Encyclopedia. So that's happy. We're done with all of the terminals. Now walking straight out of that room is where the scarab is. You're going to want to grab the Banshee and then fly the Banshee all the way to the end right down here. Now, for me, this guy was always there in that Spectre. If it's not, right at the beginning of the mission, there's a Spectre. You can kick your teammate out and just kind of hold it. Again, another crossfade there, which is why it's suddenly damaged. Don't ask why I needed to do a crossfade there. But you'll continue along underwater. This is the Great Journey part. And continue up this mountain right here. Just up the mountain, because this thing can somehow climb straight up, and then it does a front flip and then knocks you off the cliff, and it blows up and you die. That's very important to the mission. Very important. So now again, climbing up, this time not doing a front flip. Then you'll want to just kind of drive right down the other side of the mountain and head over towards the big old building. Right at the very back of the building, you'll find this little ramp. Get out, climb up the little ramp all the way to the top right up here, and guess what? We're gonna find the last skull of the game. So there we go, there's our last skull right there. Go ahead and switch to the I switched to the old graphics just for memorial's sake. Delusions and grandeur. I thought it was ironic that I got the checkpoint right there because it's a grand view from up there. But anyway, last skull, so you'll get the Skull Taker achievement, all of them, and you'll get the Black Eye achievement because that's the Black Eye skull. Then we're going to climb up to the top of this mountain right behind that, so we don't even need a crossfade at all because we can just climb straight up here. And then seriously, this thing just loves to do front flips. This thing is just an acrobatic vehicle. Really? Okay, I'm glad I got a checkpoint right when I picked up that skull, because at least I was able to just drive right back up here. And then that's not where the next thing is. It's all the way at the very tippity-toppity top of the mountain. Climbing all the way up to Mount Crumpet to dump it. And then you will find right there is the last... It's actually someone playing Tetris. Look at that out in the ocean. There's someone playing Tetris. That's what it looks like anyway. That seriously looks like someone playing Tetris. I'm serious, doesn't it? Okay, anyway, there's their last doll. It's right there, the Diadect from Halo 4. So go ahead and pick that one up, and you will have found every single doll, every single terminal, and every single skull. Doll and skull rhyme. And then just jump off the cliff and celebration. So you'll get the achievement toy box for collecting everything. And you will get the achievement for collecting the diadem skull, which is called Solution. I don't know how to pronounce that word. But then just celebrate because it's finally over. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this guide series, the 5 parts collecting all the skulls, terminals, and toys in Halo 2 Anniversary of Halo the Master Chief Collection. And yeah, we're finally done. So I hope you enjoyed all of these guides. Tune in to Gamer's Guide and Gimli1357.com for more achievement tips, reviews, and guides. And for more like our 12 achievements we just got here. So I hope you enjoyed this. See y'all later, folks.